Loewen spent 3 years in the big leagues with the Orioles, 2006, 7, and 8 as a pitcher, and then suffered a stress fracture in his arm. And because of that, the doctors didn't think he could pitch anymore. So he became an outfielder and made his way back to the big leagues with Toronto for a short period of time as an outfielder. Swing and a miss. It did not go all that well. He had some decent numbers in the minor leagues, but not great numbers in the big leagues. And his career, he thought, was going to be over with. And then all of a sudden, his arm was strong enough to sustain being a relief pitcher, and he decided to go back out on the mound. And here he is. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, Murph, you talked to him the other day, and we've all got the chance to hear this conversation because we've all talked to him about it. I mean, he's just thankful to have a chance.
Yeah, his story, it really is a remarkable one, Tom. And starting out as a pitcher, then a position player, then back as a pitcher, and you mentioned it. I asked him the other day. He decided to go back to pitching in before the 2014 season, and his agent put out there that he wanted to throw for some teams, and 4 teams showed up to the tryouts, and no one decided to make a move on him. And then Pat Gillick decided to give him a chance, and he pitched for the Phillies, and he was signed. And I asked him at that moment, I said, did you realize that maybe that this was going to be your last chance? And he said, oh, I knew for a fact this was my last chance. Yeah. And he pitched in the minor leagues, and he did okay. He wasn't really blowing anybody away. And then earlier this year, he got sent down to Reading and was working with a couple of the coaches down in Reading, and he said something clicked. And since then, it has been really good for Adam Loewen, and he's very excited about the way he's throwing the baseball now, and obviously very excited to be back in the big leagues.
Well, and he's excited about the slider. I mean, that's the big thing. The slider has been so good. You just saw it against the left-handers. They walked Goldschmidt intentionally.